Hey YouTube, it's Samuraizer here with a review of the Samuraizer Morpher from Power Rangers Samurai. Now you're probably thinking, Dawson, you already did this. Technically yes, but this is the brand new 2012 edition. Sort of like they did with the Spin Sword, they released an updated version. So let's go ahead and just take a look at it. I'm just showing the packaging on this one because in the last couple reviews for the latest Samurai toys I didn't get to show it, and I just wanted to show a few of the changes made. And by a few I mean probably one. But so they changed the style to this lengthwise packaging, whereas the first Samuraizer came in a traditional like height-wise morpher packaging. You got a picture of Red Samurai Ranger there, it says Samuraizer Morpher. You got a kid demoing it off, tells the features of it. Just the main thing I wanted to show is this was also on the latest Zords, is they have the Super Samurai logo now instead of Samurai to reflect the change in show, and they got a picture of Super Mega Mode Red and then all the Mega Modes, so that's kind of neat. It almost makes it look like the Super Samurai mode is the Mega Mode, which would have been cool. On the back you got a bigger logo and such of that, which looks good. It shows the Bullzooka and how it can combine with the other things. Hopefully that comes out soon. And the other roleplay such things in this category, Black Box, Spin Sword, and the Barracuda Blade. So yeah, I just wanted to note that. So for what you get with this is you get obviously your Samuraizer and these customizable screens. I'll show the one I have in there in a minute. But you can swap out the various screens for this. You get one for the Shogun Ranger here. You get one of the Mega Mode Red, Blue, and Green in the cockpit. You get one of Jaden, Mike, and Kevin. They totally cropped out the girls. And then you get one of the Samurai Megazord, and then the one I have in it, which is a team shot of the Samurai Rangers. So, here is the Samuraizer. It is pretty much identical to the original version. There are some minor changes which I'll highlight in a minute. What they added was different sounds, and is this light on? Okay, that light was making it look weird. Or maybe not. Sorry about that. Anyway, they added some different sounds and a light right here to be more show accurate. But so let's just go ahead and take over this, take a look at this, and then I'll do some comparisons. So the paint was never too bad on this. I like the sleek style of it in comparison to the actual show one and the Shodophone. It always looked kind of fine. The paint's not too bad. On the front here it says Power Rangers ST33 Digital Changer, which ST33 was, Sentai 33. I don't know about the ST being Sentai, but the 33 was the numbered Sentai. If I remember right, yeah. And then 2012 for the year, and then the bars of battery and service. So then you open it up here, and here's the other screen you can use, which is a team shot of all 5. And you just push it down like that, and you can switch them out like so. I think, even though that's probably my favorite, I think, just because I like the Shogun Ranger, I'll probably just keep the team of 5 in there, I don't know, I guess. So there's that. That's what that looks like on the inside, otherwise it's blank. And then you got this pad here. The buttons that work is this one, which actually wasn't a button in the Shodophone. And then these buttons here. What these buttons do is apparently nothing. No, they use the light here to light this up, and you can put the light places and stuff like that. So you can do like your fake drawing and stuff. So that's kind of cool just because that's the way it is in the show. Now this button, by pressing it, it will cycle through sounds just like the original Samurai Morpher, but they are sounds from the show. If I remember off the top of my head, you get Jaden, Kevin, Mike, Samuraizer, and Go-Go Samurai. So let's press it. It'll do it randomly, which I think is kind of stupid, so it might take just a little bit, so bear with me.
Jaden, symbol power. Go-Go Samurai. Kevin, symbol power. Go-Go Samurai. Kevin, Samuraizer. Jaden, Go-Go Samurai. Mike, symbol power. Jaden, symbol power.
So yeah. See, I don't know if it said Kevin yet. Jesus. There we go. So it's Kevin, Mike, Jaden, Go-Go Samurai, Samuraizer, and Symbol Power. I wish it would just cycle through them in order, so like you could hit all the sounds without having to press it a million times. But they are sounds from the show, and I guess they don't sound too bad. See? I'm trying to get to say Go-Go Samurai again. But yeah, so at least the sounds aren't bad. The odd thing about this morpher is there's no morphing noise. You get the lights for morphing effects, you get those sounds from the show, but no morphing sound, which is weird. That's what they took out of the original one. Let's do some comparisons here quick. First, I'll compare it to the original Samurai Morpher. Really no differences. There's some slight paint differences a little bit. Very slight, just you can hardly even tell. It says the same exact thing here and here. The only difference is the old one had blue writing here instead of red-orange. And then when you open them up, obviously this has interchangeable screens. The old one just said New Ranger's message, it's morphin' time. And the pads do look a bit different, if you can tell. This is the old one, the new one. And none of these buttons function where these buttons actually function. These first two buttons actually function. Now, in case you haven't seen the Samuraizer reviews before, here's the Shuttle, which is the Japanese version that they use. Obviously, major differences. This is more show accurate to what they use. In Shinkenger, the phone's like this. You open it up. Here, let's just do a comparison again. You can see the size is quite different. This is a functioning number pad, except for this part. This isn't a button. A different screen, different size. So this is show accurate to what they use in the show. They hold it like this and stuff. In Shinkenger, they fold it like this and write with a paintbrush type device, if you didn't know. I stated in my last review, I was talking about how this is technically more accurate to the Samurai show than this, and I got comments being like, no, because they use the Shuttle phone and it has this. Very true. The thing is that when the Samuraizer review was filmed was before the show came out, and at that point all I knew was that we weren't using the paintbrush. So I wish they would just use this mode, because it's like Antonio's Morpher, which is just more sleek, and it makes more sense since they're just using the cell phone. I mean, it just looks weird when your cell phone has a boner in the back, so since they're not going to use the regular feature, so I don't know. But of all the things Samurai copies, they changed one thing I think they should have kept, which was the paintbrush gimmick, because it made this changer unique. And especially with all the heavy Samurai elements they use, which, and a lot of it doesn't make sense for Western culture. I wish they just would have kept that for the way they do it, but whatever. But so, obviously there's major differences with this. So if you're going for a more technical screen accurate one, you would go with this, because, you know, you can open it up and be like, go Samurai, and it's all real, but there's no light. But so yeah, that's my little tangent. So overall, this thing's like alright. I think that the in-show sounds are kind of neat. The light is actually kind of cool because, you know, it's accurate to the show and whatnot, and it's fun for kids and adults to pretend you're, yeah, symbol power, to pretend you're a Samurai Ranger or whatever. And the interchangeable screens are okay. Taking out the morph was weird. If they were to, like, merge these into one toy, in which you take out the stupid random sounds from this and the stupid like waiting feature where it beeps if you haven't used it in a while, and put it in this, you have this changer with morphing sounds and the sounds from the show and the light, then it would be an okay morpher. They're both kind of crappy compared to previous offerings. So, yeah, like, if you haven't picked one up and you want a Samuraizer, definitely go with this one. It's the better version. But overall, out of all of the semi-decent toys we've gotten out of this line, the Morphers are the weakest, so I'm hoping next year they will step it up. But I wish they just would have had the two be the same thing so we could have at least an okay Morpher. But overall, it's just kind of a meh little toy. Only pick one up if you really want one and you're a completist like me, but otherwise, it's kind of a pass. But so anyway, that is about all. Until next time, make sure you check out RidersRangersRambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. And take care and have a great one. Wait, that's Shuki's. Sorry, Dawson Ryder, signing out.